Hey riders, hope we're all here. Chat disconnected, please wait. I wonder why it says that sometimes. Hey riders, Sunday morning, Team GRC 1 year anniversary race, the big birthday bash. Not feeling good today. Didn't get up to too much craziness last night, but Joey sure did. So I was out extremely late. I actually woke, so this race for me is at 8:15 in the morning. Haven't even been on the bike yet. I woke up at 6:40. Not enough time for me. Just not enough time. I need a good couple hours before I get on the bike. We've seen that during Mount Lemon. Let's have a little flashback to that video quickly. Oh man, I wish I was really good at editing. I just cut that in right now. Probably right about the halfway point when I just kind of shut her down. I had to go have a little mini break. Having said that, folks, we're good here. I'm just going to check the stream out for a second. Probably everyone's getting on their bikes right now. Hopefully, everyone's on. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy, yada, yada, yada. Let's see if I got my email that I'm live. Did I get an email that I'm live? Yes, I got an email that says I'm live. So about that's about the best I can do, folks. Yeah, I realize it's the wrong thumbnail. Maybe I can edit that right now. I don't want this to get messed up during this process, but I'm going to try. Yeah, let's just throw this on for now. We're going to open that file. We're going to try to save it. Okay, Alex here. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, Alex, thanks for being the first in to let me know that I'm actually live, because sometimes I just don't know. Now I know why guys say that all the time. Am I live? Am I live? It says you're live, but... So, I'm going to get on and do a little light spin warm-up. Oh, can't get on this one, folks. Yeah. I'm going to have to change the fan. It's just not in the right place. I keep trying to move it. As you can see, I will get no warm-up before this. Yep, we're going to do that. And again, folks, VacMaster, incredible. I'm just trying to get it in the right situation here. Ideally, you want it out in front of you, so it's blowing all that juicy, delicious wind across your whole body. I've got mine off to the side, so it catches like right side of the body, bit of the face. It's really not ideal. But the whole story is, you guys have heard the story. If I want to change things in here, it's probably going to be like a half day. Let's say 4 hours of me shimmying things around, moving this here, moving that there, reconnecting this. After this, man, I don't know. I've done the chores. I raced outside and did those already. 4 minutes. That's my warm-up time, folks. Here we go. So yeah, awesome turnout here, though. I saw there was 130 people registered this morning. Let's hope I got some good wind on me here. Okay, there's the first few pedals of the morning, folks. Sorry I haven't done an intensive, comprehensive warm-up today, but it just is what it is today. Got a tiny bit of food down this morning. And actually it didn't sit well. You know when you kind of have like a little burp and it's like, ooh, that didn't feel like the way it was supposed to feel. But yeah, let's do this, folks. Let's do this. We got 11 kilometers, 253 meters of climbing. Early in the 10x10 cube. I guess this is no worse than like the Saturday long ride that we did yesterday. I actually start that one 15 minutes earlier. But this is just, if you're not going all out at the beginning, you're not even in the race really. So we'll just see what I can do. So yeah, we were out last night up in Olds. Ronnie, who was one of probably the first. Hey, yeah, let's talk about this. Ronnie was probably one of the first 10 subscribers to my channel. Way back when. And he still watches off and on. He'd be like, hey, I saw this video, you know, just that kind of stuff. So he has a band. They're called Tacoma. He's been performing for a long time. He's done the whole, like, you know, touring, where they're like touring for weeks on end. Kind of like a country rock band, I would call him. I think he's probably pretty talented to play anything. He can play some Metallica, he can play country music, he can play his original country music. So last night he was subbing in as bassist for another band up in Olds, which is like half an hour from my house. I said, Joey, we gotta go. So that's what we did. Got home too late. Joey is so rough today, folks. So rough. Thanks, Neil. Darth's here as well. Good morning. Happy birthday, GRC. Yep, so this is kind of like our 1 year anniversary. I think we've done this a couple times. Way back when, October 17th of 2021, we did a ride up here, me and Jill's. I'm assuming Roger was there as well. It was probably shortly after we all met. So that was kind of like the first little version of GRC. And you know, I was only a few months into Rouvy. I started in April. Only a minute and a half to go, folks. So I started, I think, probably April 2nd, I started on Rouvy. What's really cool, I mentioned in one of my last videos, is that on the My Coles app, it's tracked all my Formentor passes. And in January of 2021, I did a pass on RGT. So I was looking at RGT back then. So it was probably like I was sick as Zwift over that winter. Messed around in RGT. I think I even tried Be Cool out. But just their compatibility with their trainers was just no good. I think I remember what it was is I did a route on RGT, tracked all my power and stuff, and then never uploaded it. And it was, oh, your trainer's not compatible on our compatible list for Strava. But why are you tracking all my power then? It was a tax flux smart too. So yeah, I'm gonna roll out and just ride here. I do not think I have an all-out Blitzfest in me right now. But let's do it, folks. Let's do it. So yeah, I think we have 116 people here. Insanity. Don't forget too, folks, that there is a another version of this. Cabo de Formentor, filmed by the Hertzheuler guys. All these names here. Names I know, names I don't. Here's Andy Lloyd right ahead of me. Thomas Hobbs, Warthall, Eat More Cake, Des Dyer. Steve Ludford's just up ahead. Chris Bowie. So I was thinking to myself this morning, although I didn't have a lot of time to think, this is how you promote racing. Super Shock just had a breakdown there. Hopefully he's back. Get community events that are already good. Promote those community events with coins. I can think of a couple. Muckers and us. You know, routinely now, probably the bigger events on Rouvy. Here's Steve Ludford from Farnham. Hey, Steve. Yeah, happy birthday. I think what I'll do today is just do this pace. and then I'm gonna ride something else later today. I don't know what yet. The crazies can go off the front and blow themselves to oblivion. I got Darth Punchers here. It looks like he just broke down. Cloud Splitter. Level 3 right behind me. Yanu Darmor. Right on, dude. Right on. Let's get it. So I did a lot of country music last night. So this morning during my non-warm-up, when I stand around and test the stream out, a little Megadeth, a little Metallica. Oh yeah. Creeping Death. There's a reason why they're worth $1 billion, folks. And it's not Swifties. They're just that good. Who's that guy? Melo, Toby, AZ, Bohuzovic. Take a look at our little map here. So there's kind of a gentle lead into this. False flatty up and down. Then you, with a couple of like slightly steeper segments, I can see people are joining late, which is great. And you take a right-hander, and then you're on the real climb. There's a left-hand hairpin where you'll be hitting 12 and 13%. After that, though, it just settles down to 7%. I didn't even look at the stats. I got to imagine, well, the climb's kind of in two little parts. The first chunk that's harder, that's the tunnel part. Well, the first kick is hard, but it's so short it doesn't matter. Let me get back to the video. Sorry folks, I'm really off my game today. Riding with Cloud Splitter here. Yeah, the first corner, tough, short, and then we climb at 7% up through the tunnel. Gets easier for a while. Kick up again, but it's not much. There's a lot of coasting on this one too, downhills. I really like the new route. Only because it's got two real climbs. The elevation gain is double this. And you could blow yourself up on the first climb. This race to me is all about, if you ever race it and you're wondering what to do, I think smash yourself up to the split and then hold on. Because you're going to have a rest there, a little bit more of a climb as everyone's struggling behind you, and then it's a lot of downhill. I'm pretty sure that's how I raced it back in October 2021. Slower bike, slower wheels. I know there's some chat this morning about this may be the last time to set a PB on here because braking will be implemented pretty soon on Rouvy, auto braking. Hopefully we got some of the lightweights up ahead smashing up the hill. I see Kristen up there. Good job, Kristen. This hill is kind of like her territory. Actually, all the people that are like, 60 kilos and over, this hill is your domain. Get it. This is your opportunity. Smash the big boys. Dave W, 1959 here. Long time no see. So like I said, you can see it's rolling. Oh, Carlo Calcagni! There we go. Racing up through the field. He always does a late start. I wonder why. Why does he always start late? So yeah, Carlos here. He's currently in 96th. Sorry, 95th. At that pace, he's going to end up top 20. Let's see. Just my wild guess. Falling rocks, next 7 kilometers. Yeah, sorry folks, this is not a GRC blowout, it's a celebration race for me. I actually burped earlier and it was kind of chunky, if you get my drift. So, I know it's all cool to say, yeah man, go until you throw up. Yeah, I'm not interested. Although, I was watching some T100 a few days ago. T100 San Fran. I think that's where MBR won it, Martin Van Riel. The other guy puked. He literally puked at the finish line. So when you think you're going hard, here's that right hand bend. Sorry, it's a slight right. Then it kicks and then we go deep into the chunky stuff. I'm just getting my gearing set up here. So yeah, you'd be 9-10% here. There goes Darth, nice job. Fan just rocking on me right now, folks. I can actually see my towel blowing. Catching up with Wartall here. Eat more cake. Just riding, folks. Past the boys here. Yanu leveled up from 3 to 4. Papillo. It's kind of like Papillon, maybe. These are names I've never seen before. Nice to meet you, Papillo. Here's Kristen. GRC, Jersey today, Gem City rider. Trek Madone. Hopefully Kristen comes with me. Got a breakdown here. Pierre, level 80. Broken down there. So here, we're just 7% here. Ocean off to the left. Steve Ludford coming up behind me. Same strategy as me. Here's Bashak's back. So Bashak had a brutal breakdown. No PBs today. Love that internet. This is when people tell me, yeah, but bro, I got 1 gig down. Well, lo and behold, download your routes, anything can happen. Pat04, I think was on our long ride yesterday. Got Rosa here. Rosa? Rosa Duck? Okay, I guess it gets a bit harder. 8.5. Right before the tunnel. Headlights. Look at this overhang above us. If that falls, you're dead. Love it. I noticed Don's in the mix. Good stuff, man. Don, B341. Probably another one of the earliest subscribers to the channel. The other route, this is all lit up. And you don't disappear. Probably the main reason why I prefer that route. Briere is smashing at the front. See Alex up there, Nobby Styles, Darth. Do you have your headlights on? Good question. User broken down here. Dana on. Just ahead. Well, 8.5 here and the hardest is over. Right here. So if you can get here, you're done. Newcomers, my name is Colin, Inside Cycling World. Please like the channel. I'd like to see the most likes ever. That's my request. That's my GRC birthday request. Everyone like the channel. That's how it gets to other people. I can see how people find my channel. YouTube recommendations. That's because you click the like button. At least that's got a lot to do with it. So you'd climb over the top here, and then bomb downhill, start a second climb, which is way easier than that first climb. See David 1951's just ahead. Steve Litford, he's on the downhill though. So we kind of crest this ridge, pop down the backside. You can see the climb ahead of us, directly ahead right now. We're going to swing to the left, do a big kind of swervy curvy, and we climb again. Here's the swervy curvy. I'm smashing an absolute massive 1 watt per kilo here. Why? Because that's what I want to do. One hour wake-up call is not enough for me. Sorry. I'm not even looking at the chat right now either. I'm just focusing on what I can in this ride. Thomas 1976 is behind us. 19 Steve 55. Danon's just up ahead. Holding his ground nicely. So you're going to climb along this ridge. Kind of at the peak, you're going to hang a left. You'll see. Looks like the front runners are getting close to the finish. They're in the final ascent to the Lighthouse. Got Dane on here with me. I think that other island out there is a different one of the Balearics, because we're right on the peninsula here. I'm with Danon here. Nice job, Danon. Let's ride, bro. Let's ride. See if Danon wants to tag along with me. A bit more climbing, folks. Okay, here's the left bend I think I was talking about. See, there's an island out there to the right. Unless that's the coastline of Majorca itself. I don't think so, though. Might be. I'm going to ease off here. I see Danon's chasing. We're pushing good power. Let's join up, Danon. I'm trying to let him come back. Right now he's going, no, go. What I'm going to do is hover at the top of this climb by this red car, and Danon can tell me via his pedals. 3, he wants to come back. I think he is. So here I go, waiting for my teammate here. Stop taking some pictures. Danon's back. I should have jumped my power up quicker there to get on his wheel. See John B 1982's ahead. First time I met John was at a Gem City TTT about 6 months ago. Maybe more. Good to see him back. So me and Danon here have a nice descent. I'm hanging out with Danon too because Danon puts a lot of work into the Gem City website. He's got all these crazy bots things happening where if you go into our Discord, you can actually go in there and see where any of the Discord members are riding. I think that's how it works. Whether it be Gem City, whether it be GRC stuff, whether it be random stuff. So, thank you, Danon, for doing that. I mean, I know you can find it through your friends list, like who's doing what now, but this is more like, oh, buddy's doing a 3 watt per kilo ride later today. Okay, I'll jump in with him, even if you don't know him that well. You got someone. Slap on a GRC jersey, they'll know. They'll know, folks. So we're just going to rise up again here and again. Sorry, there is a lot of left-handers on this one, as on the coastline here. So every time I see a left, I think that's going to be the start of the descent. Look, there's a bubble of 57 people hitting the finish line. Wow. I think this might be the best attended GRC route ever. Thank you, everyone. And I'm not anymore in the chat. I'm going to jump in the chat at the very end and hang out for a while. I gotta think that, wow, I see lots of numbers, a 3, a 2, a 4, a 7, a bunch of singles, Songlaise. If that's what that means, I just made that up in my head. I do that a lot. I like to give myself nicknames, and I usually say, yeah, everyone calls me Strike Eagle. By everyone, I mean I just made that up in my head. No one's ever called me that. Actually, someone has. My old boss, rich dude, Canadian, lives in the Bahamas. You know why. Not for the weather. Maybe some of that. I just really good early on in my career as a geologist. Hit everything. Super confident. People like that. Confidence goes a long ways. Don't talk yourself out of completing projects or goals. Just tell yourself, I'm doing it. That's it. The money guys looked at me. They're called Haywood Securities. We were actually thinking about putting the company up for sale. I had a bunch of locations that I was promoting as really good. They are. And we had a couple plays, and it was kind of like, well, what do you think? Is this going to work? Blah, blah, blah. And the other dude just kind of talked himself out of them. Well, this could happen. That might happen. Oh, there might be a hurricane. Oh, possibly an earthquake. I'm making that all up, but you get my drift. They looked at me. Strike Eagle. The dude's name was James. He's like, Strike. He always shortened it down to Strike too. Strike. Are these wells going to do well? And I looked at him, and I didn't use this as the first word. Starts with an F though. I said, hell yeah. And the money guys were like, that's all we need to hear. That's all we need to hear, Strike. That's been my one nickname. Joey's got several for me. So remember folks, this finish is slightly different than the new one. I'll show you where the new one finishes. Danon's up ahead, just pacing himself nicely. Great job, Danon. Here he is. If I pull up to Danon, I'm just going to ride with him. He's riding a nice pace. He's doing 4 watts per kilo now. So on the new route, the race ends the second that you kind of turn this corner. Probably right here. So be prepared for that. Tomas and Steve coming up behind me here. Great stuff. View of the Mediterranean. Look at these protective barriers here. Hit this, you're not waking up. So this is the finishing straight here now on the old route. You round this corner and you're done. That is my guided tour of Captive Fermentor. Maybe Hertzler wants to hire me. I'm just kidding. Oh, look at that. We got a special, you finished the event. Love it. Let's give it a 5-star. Pretty chill for me. So you'll notice here, Experience 181, coins 198. That's the standard coins. You might get 2 bonuses for this. You'll get the Rouvy granted, Colin asked for gift from Rouvy for 1,000 bonus coins. And there's also a spreadsheet slash algorithm where the more people that register and the percentage of completion, there's an additional gold coin bonus. So let's just check that out. And I will jump into it. So there, we finished that. 1,000 coins, that's what Rouvy gave us. Thank you, Rouvy. Took a little bit of messing around, a few emails, but I got it. And there's probably like a hidden bonus in there somewhere. I think you'd have to probably go into your calendar to find it. Because official routes, Team GRC are official routes. Okay, folks, I'm going to jump into the chat, have everyone berate me for a while. So Stu is racing New Zealand. So everyone, I'm going to catch up. Neil's here for the coins. Oh, I didn't even know Neil was here. Awesome. Neil was here. What I'm going to do, because there are people still riding. Have I messed that up? Here, I think I can jump back in. I can watch this now, and I'm going to put it on the leader so we can watch each person finish. So you come here, you go to riders, and then we're going to... it's blocked out here. Sorry, right here. Oh, right, this one. Follow the leader. Check that out, folks. So we just jump back out of that. Oh, sorry. My bad. So we're following Cloud Splitter. Let's just make sure that is what we're actually doing. Yeah, we're following Cloud Splitter, and I can see the purple is just lit up there. That should probably be moved over a little bit. Actually, it disappears after a while. So if I just go like this, close riders now. So here we are. We got Cloud Splitter coming in. Andy Lloyd's not that far back. Ooh, I love it, folks. Now I can see how many people are out here. Look at Neil. Neil the man, stacking our numbers up. I just love it. So we got this a level 11 rider. Check this out, though, right here. We got Neil. So he's already ridden today. Remember that, folks. Probably did some whack ball climb and probably an add-on race, and then maybe Neil's special bonus race on top. There could be 4 races in one day. We're not sure. But check this rider out. Tracy Byways from the U.S., level 3. She's been on Rouvy this week. She might have started on Friday, folks. I love it. And then we got Richard here, level 76. Canadian. I've never seen this dude in my life. Des Dyer, one of the eternal members of GRC, always with us. My, folks, here he is himself, the legendary, iconic, Honest Jack, oldest member of GRC. And, I think he's pretty proud of that. So, when you're out there feeling crappy one day, you're just not having a great ride. Jack's 81, folks, from the Niagara Falls, St. Catharines area of Canada in Ontario. Wine country, right near the falls. Part of the Niagara Freewheelers team, which I don't know a lot about. I'm going to look it up today. Okay, so we bounced to Susan here. Oh, probably because the last leader finished. Susan E. Okay, I think I should know this person. I think this person might be maybe an accomplished athlete in the past. Wow, she is a level 81. So I wonder if she's just coming back to Rouvy right now. Some people, pause their... Hey, Anders is here. Great stuff. So Anders... Yeah, I think this is the same Anders. Anders popped into the Discord this week out of the blue and said, hey, you guys are still going. Getting bigger and stronger. And yeah, Anders, we are. Thanks for coming back, dude. So we got Susan up ahead finishing. Magali. I saw that name before, too. I always recognize that name, Magali. There used to be a dog mushing husband-wife combo from France that moved to Alaska way back when. And just a different name for me. I think Magali is more of a French name, I believe. Her and her husband were great, racing dogs. Okay, so I don't know why I did that. Let's just bounce back. Richard here. But yeah, so Honest Jack here, riding with Des. 2 legends of GRC. Canadian and American. Jack got himself involved in a little, just a little tickle of an incident earlier this summer. No fault blame pointed at anyone. And he's been on the road to recovery. And look at him riding, folks. Awesome stuff. We all did say that we wanted to have an Honest Jack welcome back ride. Here, folks, I got to turn this part off. I'm just going to turn off riders. You can see the purple line just under Chris Bowie's name here. He's got the David Bowie avatar. Love it. There we go. Peter's in the mix here. Peter just going nice and easy today, it looks like. Not smashing huge watts at the end. Jack's coming up with Des. Love watching these guys. Neil's coming in too. So Neil's already raced this week. Thursday Muckers. So for Thursday's Muckers, lunchtime, for me, 12:05 actually, 7:05 UK time. They did the Emerald Lake Smash Yourself to absolute pieces, shattered all over the road. 8 kilometers, smash fest, Hulk smash, like just destroy everyone around you. And then they did, as an add-on race, they did the Cabo de Formentor, which is not double this length, but probably double climbing. It's 19 kilometers and I think 500 and something meters. Filmed by Herzuler. Don't forget, they've got group rides every Monday and Wednesdays. You're going to see them in those a lot. I'm kind of getting a nice tour of the island. And actually, I'm going to check to see if the tour is continuing, because Monday's route connected virtually onto Tuesday's route. So, if you want to explore the island and then book a trip in the future, however you do it, from what I've read, Herzuler is the way to go. Here's Neil finishing. And look at Tracy right behind Neil here. Oh, I just lost her name. I want to see Tracy finish. Level 3, great job. Who is this lady? Does anyone know Tracy? What an awesome job to tackle this. I think for a lot of people new to cycling, maybe even new to virtual cycling, this would be quite the, be a little bit daunting, I think, for your first time out, seeing this many riders showing up for a race. A lot of people are afraid to race, but here's my recommendation, Rouvy. Take these big community events, slap some coins on them, and you're going to have huge turnouts every week. I mean, proof's in the pudding. There's no point making a new event and just hoping. There's really good existing events that we can populate more, and that's what I'd like to see done. I'd like to see community events supported really strongly by Rouvy, and then we want to support new official events. I think that'd be awesome. I got a lot of good ideas. Call me. Who am I? Who am I, folks? Gonna jump into the chat here. I've totally ignored the chat today, folks. Sorry. So Neil was here for the coins. Darth was going watt bombs. Carlos did the late start as usual. When Neil was way back, so I think Neil started late. I don't think he even was in the start chute. Yeah, Darth, I saw you got kicked out. I don't know why. Neil was riding in his track pants. He's not even in his cycling gear. He was wearing like a Sylvester Stallone Rocky workout setup. Oh, Penelope couldn't make it. Those customers that show up at 5 minutes before closing, eh, Penelope? So yeah, Neil saying he's 114th, fell asleep 10 minutes before the start, got some water and jumped on. Yeah, he is in his joggers and a t-shirt. Oh my God. I love it. Neil says everything hurts after this morning. I'm not even sure which ride they did this morning. Chris says thanks for the 1,000 bonus coins. Yeah. Well, Chris, thanks for everything you do for the channel too, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Darth. Thanks for showing up. Love good riders showing up. Stu saying he's vexed with his bike. I love that. Final ascent, chain drop to small ring, couldn't shift back. Had to dismount, went from 20s to 40s. Yeah, it happens, man. Like, it's kind of everyone goes through this stuff. Good race, lots of drafting. Yeah, I didn't get much draft. Okay, so Pusevny race. Oh, there was a Czech race this morning. So, yeah, those roads are tough, no doubt. You know what, folks? I'm now awake. I'm now awake. Go back, watch the beginning of the video. Before you do that, hit that like button. I want 50 likes today, please. Inside Cycling World, Colin. More cycling stuff coming. We got some big events coming up. Don't forget next week. Is it next week? Sorry, the week after. So 2 weeks from today, November 3rd, will be the big Rouvy race. I haven't checked the latest numbers out, but yeah, it's probably 600-700 people are registered. Yeah, so Neil's gonna sneak back. He's gonna pop back downstairs whilst his wife is still sleeping, put on the kettle, have a cuppa, and just relax with some thrilling, I don't know, BBC something or other television programming. Okay, so Neil says he started slow. They did the stupid long check right. Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at the check challenge and thinking, I may miss it. That's right, Penelope. Sometimes work gets in the way. Ooh, 2 hours and 30 minutes this morning. Yeah, not fun. Yeah, you know what? I was in no mind to ride hard this morning here. Like I said, go back to the video at the start and just look at my face. I'm just kind of like, I'm just really tired. I slept till 6:40. I never do that. Here's my rule. If you sleep till 6:40, just keep sleeping. Like till tomorrow. Because in my world, I've ruined my day. Ruined. I don't know why I'm like that. I just am. See, everyone's done here, folks. You know what? I'm done this year. I'm going to find myself a ride to do later today. Coming up this week, what do we got? There's lots coming up this week, folks. Actually, you know what I have to do? The Tuesday, Thursday, later in the day, 1.5 to 2.5. It's probably more like 2 to 2.5 with Chad and Colin, CNC Music Factory. Chad plays the banjo, I play nothing. I just talk. We got that coming up on Tuesday and Thursday. North American folks, I know there's so many people that support me from Europe, and I get a lot of messages, hey, sorry Colin, I can't make it. I get it, man. It's good. Our ride is at 4 in the afternoon. For me, that's like 10, 11, midnight for you guys in Europe. Don't ruin your sleep to join a group ride with me. Do your thing, get rested up for the next day, and we'll hook up on another ride. So we got that Tuesdays and Thursdays. Don't forget, Tuesday, Thursdays are also the legendary status Rouvy rides, 1.5, 2.5 group ride with Nobby Styles and Alliance Legstrong and select other leaders. Same day, just 6 hours before Europe time, your after work time. Also Tuesdays, Thursdays, Muckers Racing. Get in it, folks. Pick 1 or 2 days a week and just race. I guess I've done none this week, but that's okay. Friday, so the one we're looking at now, check this one out here. Next Friday, we'll be doing Challenge St. Polton. It is a race, but it's a group ride. This is where me and Neil ride at 1.5 watts per kilo. That's what we do. That first little hill there, I haven't really looked at the detail. Remember, vertical exaggeration, folks. That hill may not even be that hard. I've already done this before for the challenge. I'm doing this just for a Friday chill session. So we do this, and then the next day we ride a little bit harder. The next day, here it is. Wow, 20 people signed up already. We're going to do the Cologne, Germany 60K. It's 57.5, but it's these bumps that are going to hurt. You know, so we're going to downhill a little bump, downhill flat, climb over the top, descend. You know, it's up and down and up and down. Actually, at the end too, I guess you climb up to some castle. I think it's called Bernsberg or something like that. Nice gold coins for doing this too, and there'll probably be a gold coin bonus in the fact that it's the more riders we get, not a gift from Rouvy or anything, just the more riders that show up. So that's going to be next Saturday. That's why you're going to ride the easy one the day before and just go chill. If you want to show up and drop 5 watts a kilo and get it done quick, please do so. Okay, I'm just going to catch up again here. Oh, so Neil was telling me that too. They, way back when for the gravel challenge, there was 5 routes. They reduced it to 4. Neil's smart, and I need to get on this. Schedule things out further in advance so people can put it in their calendars, know what they're riding when. He had that 5th gravel challenge route schedule, so he ran it anyways. Yeah, Penelope's saying she has a regular alarm set. Yeah, Penelope, I think I've said in the video before, I never set an alarm. Like, ever. I just wake up. But coming home so late last night, babysitting Joey to get her home, I closed my eyes. I don't know, maybe it was 1:30, I don't know. I don't really know for sure. And 6:40, huh? And I usually like 2 to 3 hours of like coffee time before I even start riding. So anyway, folks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump off here, go hang out with Joey for a while. I need another coffee still, but I feel a lot better now. I'll jump into the Discord and have a chat with everyone soon. Catch you later. Happy birthday, Team GRC.